Hello, and welcome to this tutorial on the instrument command in i18next-cli. Let's start with our project. Taskly is a typical modern React app, Vite, React, and TypeScript. It has no i18n setup, no dependencies, no translation files, just English strings hard-coded throughout the JSX. It's a clean little to-do app with a language switcher in the settings that currently does nothing. Let's change that. We're going to use the instrument command to bootstrap the entire i18n setup automatically. One important thing to keep in mind, this command uses heuristic-based detection. It's designed as a first pass, an intelligent starting point, so it won't catch 100% of cases. Always review what it produces before committing. Think of it as a very smart assistant, not a compiler. Let's run it. npx i18next-cli instrument. Since we don't have an i18next.config.ts yet, the CLI opens an interactive setup wizard. Let's quickly step through that. Now let's look at what the command actually did. It generated a ready-to-use i18n.ts initialization file and automatically injected it into the entry point. It suggests installing the required dependencies. Let's do that now. It wrapped hard-coded user-facing strings in T function calls, generating keys from the content, including proper plural handling. It detected the language switcher pattern and injected the change language call. And it injected use translation hooks into every component that needs one. One place that deserves a manual touch: the navigation labels. They're stored in an array, and the CLI would instrument each string independently. But the cleaner approach is a single T function call driven by item.page. You can use comment hints to guide the extractor. The hint registers the key without instrumenting the literal itself. Now, with everything instrumented, let's extract. This scans every source file, collects all instrumented keys and their default values, and writes them into your locale files. The English file is now fully populated. The other locale files have the same keys, but empty values, ready for translation. Before we get to that, let me show you one more great feature. If you're on TypeScript, run npx i18next-cli types. This generates fully typed translation key definitions, so typos in T function calls become compile errors, and your editor can autocomplete keys. Run it after every extract. Now we have a complete English baseline. Rather than manually managing JSON files and chasing merge conflicts with translators, we're going to push everything to the cloud, specifically to Locize, which has a free plan. Go ahead and register, log in, and create a project. Then run npx i18next-cli locize-migrate. The CLI will prompt for your project ID. Copy that from your project's settings page. It will also ask for an API key. If you haven't yet added your languages manually, you'll need an API key with the admin role. Paste that in and confirm the version. While the CLI is running, let's also save these credentials into our i18next config file. I'll paste the API key directly here for the demo, but in a real project, use the environment variable approach. The migration is done, and since this Locize project has automatic machine translation enabled, the translations are already coming back. Yes, that looks great. Let's check the app. Switching languages, the texts update. Interpolation works. Pluralization works. And the Locize dashboard is fully populated with all the translation resources. Now, development doesn't stop after the initial setup. Let's say we add a new subtitle to the dashboard. We run npx i18next-cli extract to pick up the new key locally, then npx i18next-cli locize-sync to to push it to locize and pull back the translations. Back in the app, the new translated subtitle is there, and the locize project has the new segment. Finally, a heads up on what's possible beyond this. If you swap in i18next locize backend, your translations are fetched dynamically at runtime, completely decoupled from your deployment. That means fixing a typo in the locize editor updates your live app at the next page load, with no build and no deploy. Only the user's language is loaded on demand, keeping bundles small. And with locize versioning, you can promote translation updates independently of code releases. Thanks for watching, and happy internationalizing!